So it's the first few days of March, which means if you do book content on the internet, you need to do your TBR. And well, here's my one. This month, I want to try and get through one series that I've already started to try and just reduce the amount I've got because I've got far too many on the go right now. And it's a little bit overwhelming, just slightly. And I also want to try and get to 6 books because last month was a bit of a slow one for me because I just went through a little slump for about 2 weeks where I didn't read at all, which kind of ruined my little streak I had going, which oh well, it is what it is. So this month I want to read 6 books at least, if not more. And these books are going to be as follows. Continuing on from my February TBR because I just had that slump and I do want to finish a series as each month. And luckily I did in February. I did finish the Renegade series. So I can tick that off the accomplishments. But I didn't get to Good Girl, Bad Blood. And I really want to finish this series quite badly because I know it's nice, I know it's easy, and I just want that to be finished with, if that makes sense. I'm kind of enjoying it. I want to see what the rest is all about. I've heard nothing but amazing things, so I kind of want to get to it. I'm kind of disappointed myself that I didn't get to it last month, but you never know when the reading slump's going to hit. Riley Sager is one of these authors that I've come around to in the last year or so, and I've since then read 3 of their books, and I need to get more onto them because I did start this one a few months ago. I read like 20 pages, but when I started it, I was not in the mood for a thriller. Like I'm a very much of a mood reader, so I started it, picked it up, thinking this is going to be great. 20 pages in, I was like, I need something happier or like just more action packed straight away and that sort of thing. And that's when I ended up finishing the Renegade series. But middle of the night, I've heard great things. It's their newest one, I want to say. I've got it on physical and I've got it on Kindle. I need to finish it so I can tick them off both boxes because I'm trying to reduce my TBRs on Kindle as well as physical. So this is perfect. Strange Beasts is a book I bought mainly because I really enjoyed the cover. That is it. I really like this snail thing that's in the bottom left. I also like the fact that TJ Klune has said that it's an absolute joy to read and I really enjoy their work. So this has already got some good points on the cover alone. I'm just hoping that the insides are able to live up to the high standards that I've already given it due to the cover being as cool as it is. Will it? Probably not because it's a pretty cool cover. But people who have read it have already said that it's great and they really enjoyed it and they can't wait to read more by this author. So I'm hoping for some good things. Recently, I've joined a book club on Fable. If you want to follow me there, they'll be linked somewhere on this page. They read a Stephen King book once a month, and I really want to keep continuing with my reads of Stephen King. And the one for this month is an absolute behemoth of a book, and it's a great way to start your first book into a book club. The Stand by Stephen King, obviously. It is 1,211 pages. Well, my copy is, and it's the extended version, which means there's nothing cut out. And it's about a pandemic. I've just finished a pandemic-based book, and for some reason, I really enjoyed it, and that's what I want to be into right now. Am I going to really still enjoy this after 1,211 pages? Probably not, but we'll see how it goes. My thing with really thick books is the fact that I get to like the 400, 500 page mark, and I feel like should just be about finished, and then you kind of realize I'm a third, if not just under a halfway through this book, and it kind of demoralizes you a little bit about finishing it because you've already invested so much time and you've got to invest that same amount of time and more just to be able to finish the book. And for me, I find myself just thinking, I'll take a break, I'll read another book, and I'll come back to this. But I never do. I always just sit there, choose another book, and just there on the side. This book will be there on the side, and I'll read another book and go, you know what? I'll start that again. And by the time I get back around to it, I've forgotten what's happened, so I have to start again, and then it's just the same process repeated again and again and again to the point I just don't ever end up finishing the book. It happened with Little Life. It's happened with A Way of Kings, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen with this because I just want to get to this. Grady Hendrix for me is one of them authors that I come back to again and again and again because they keep producing amazing content, such as their horror store, which is based to look like an IKEA magazine based in a store such as IKEA, and it's just great like atmosphere writing and all that sort of stuff. So there's Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires, same sort of thing. Looks great, is great, and I came to the Witchcraft for Wayward Girls mainly because the cover looks great, the sides look great. It was £3 off for some reason, even though it's a brand new book, and it's by Grady Hendrix. So I'm hoping for some good things here. Do I know anything about the book? No. Did I pick it up because it says Grady Hendrix on the cover? Yes. And I'm hoping for some good things. People have not yet said a bad word about this from what I have seen. Probably some people obviously have because there's always haters in this world. But I can't wait to get into this. Should be good. And after The Stand and another series and Grady Hendrix, I'm going to want something that's just a little bit easy to read. Still a thriller, technically, but just something a little bit easy that's going to be fun and I can get my teeth into that will take me a day or two to read. And obviously, Fredo McFadden is perfect for that because every book I've read by them so far, it's just easy. It is nice. Don't get me wrong, the writing sometimes is not all what it's meant to be and it's very predictable, but still, it is great. Just sit down, finish a book in one day and go, you know what? Not bad. 3-star reads are perfect for that sort of occasion. We just want something to binge through, to like as a little palate cleanser. I've heard some good things about The Inmate. It's apparently the same as a lot of other of her work. So we shall see if it's going to be any good. I'm hoping so. In the comments below, if you could please let me know your TBR for this month, because I would love to know about what books you are all reading. And if you think I'm going to get through this, just let me know, because I need some encouragement. Because 7 books, 8 technically if you include the follow-up of Good Girl, Bad Blood. So we shall see. We shall see. I've got high hopes, I think.